1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Information Minister has urged opposition parties to shun the bad tradition of not accepting the election defeat, saying this posture is contrary to the democratic norms. Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir Modi-led fascist government has demolished scores of houses, huts and sheds belonging to Gujjar and Bakarwal communities of Muslims in Pahalgam, Islamabad and Bhatandi. Final of Pakistan Super League 5 will be played between Karachi Kings and Lahore Qalandars in Karachi this evening. And now the news in detail. A meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. It is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The meeting will also dilate upon the latest COVID-19 situation and the steps being taken to check the spread of the pandemic. President Dr. Arif Alvi says there is a need to create opportunities for students and young people according to the demand of the market. With addressing the convocation of Pakistan Institute of Fashion Designs in Lahore today, he said that we have to focus on value addition for economic development in the country. Arif Alvi said that Pakistan Institute of Fashion Designs is an important department which is playing vital role in boosting the economy of the country. The president said that fashion has communication power and art advertising, getting new trends and technology have boosted them. Information Minister Shibli Faraz has urged the opposition parties to shun the bad tradition of not accepting the election defeat, saying this posture is contrary to the democratic norms. In his tweets today, he said those delivering lectures on democracy should adopt democratic conduct. The minister said the emotional statements of Pakistan People's Party Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari are devoid of the facts and logic. Shibli Faraz expressed his surprise that those raising slogans regarding the sanctity of vote are not ready to respect the ballot of the people of Gilgit-Baltistan. Shibli Faraz reminded that all the surveys showed the lead of PTI in Gilgit-Baltistan, with Prime Minister Imran Khan as the most popular leader. Chinese ambassador to Pakistan Nong Rong called on Naval Chief Mohammad Amjad Khan Niazi at the naval headquarters in Islamabad today. They discussed matters of mutual interest including the regional security situation. The Chinese ambassador commended Pakistan Navy's efforts for maritime security of the region. Both the sides reaffirmed their commitment to further improve the cooperation between the naval forces of the two countries. 2,050 people tested positive for COVID-19 and 33 more died due to virus in the country over the last 24 hours. The figure of patients recovered from the infection has reached 324,834. There are now 29,055 active cases in the country. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Modi-led fascist Indian government has demolished scores of houses, huts and sheds belonging to Gujjar and Bakarwal communities of Muslims in Pahalgam, Islamabad and Bhatandi to grab their land to settle Hindu outsiders. The inhuman act against Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Gujjar and Bakarwal communities on part of Modi government was exposed during a visit by former Chief Minister and PDP President Mehbooba Mufti to upper reaches of Pahalgam in South Kashmir. Addressing to the affected Muslim communities in Pahalgam, Mehbooba Mufti warned Indian government against such anti-people misadventures, saying that this land belongs to these nomads who are living here for centuries. And the final of Pakistan Super League 5 will be played between Karachi Kings and Lahore Qalandars at National Stadium, Karachi this evening. The match will start at 2000 hours Pakistan Standard Time. To end the news, once again the headlines. Meeting of the Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. Information Minister has urged the opposition parties to shun the bad tradition of not accepting the election defeat, saying this posture is contrary to the democratic norms. Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir Modi-fascist government has demolished scores of houses, huts and sheds belonging to Gujar and Bakarwal communities of Muslims in Pahalgam, Islamabad and Bhatandi. Final of Pakistan Super League 5 will be played between Karachi Kings and Lahore Qalandars in Karachi this evening. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.